Hi guys, I'm here today to show you a bit of a haul that I did recently, and I wanted to share what I got with you. I have the Maybelline Superstay Foundation, and I am so excited for this foundation. I have a demo of this which I'll show you. I'm going to be using the Superstay, and I'm using the color 310, and this is after I did a few mistakes with trying to figure out like what color I am and stuff. So I have one pump on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use this is a Delium Tools brush. It's a number 953, and I'm just going to take some on the back of my hand and stick my brush, kind of stipple some, and then stipple it onto my face. And you can see the coverage is really great. So I have a mirror here in front of me, so you're going to see me looking down a little bit, but I tried to center it so I can see you guys too. So I'm not completely looking away from you guys then. But look at that, I really like the coverage of this one. Back when I got married, which was a millennia ago, I actually had to use the Maybelline foundation because at the time I couldn't find one that was the kind of finish I was looking for, and I couldn't find one that really like gave me the color range. I used what was called Maybelline's Great Wear Foundation, which really had a great formula, and I'd like to think that this one might be the same one, just repackaged and with a new name. So like I said, it was Maybelline's Great Wear Foundation, and it was the first time when Revlon was doing the Color Stay Foundation. Maybelline came out with Great Wear, which was supposed to be their first time doing long wear foundation. Yeah, I just aged myself, I know. Now I have a lot of scars on my face, which maybe someday I'll get into how that happened and what I'm doing about it. But for now, I basically need a full coverage foundation to deal with it all. So it's a big deal that I'm letting you guys see it all because I'm really not comfortable with it. But I really like the coverage. And it is a very, very matte coverage. So you would need to, like if you're looking for that dewy look, then you would definitely have to add something on top to give you a dewy look, or you would have to add some shimmer into the formula to get the same kind of dewy finish that you might be looking for. But for those of us who want full coverage, this is fantastic. I'm just taking a little bit down my neck. A little over my eyelids. So that's one pump. Oh, sorry, that's my hairbrush holding my hair back. For me, this is almost the perfect shade. I think it needs to be adjusted a little bit for me. I have it on right now, you can see. So you might see that there's a little bit of a difference between my neck and my face, but this with a little bit of powder on top works out to be the perfect color for me. The formulation is beautiful. I actually only need one pump, and here's that's like half a pump, but a full pump will cover my entire face. And the finish is very matte, but if you mix this one with your favorite, oh, I just got a mark on it. If you mix it with your favorite moisturizer, you can have a very, very good coverage with a tinted moisturizer. And I find that this lasts all day long. I can put this on in the morning and have it, I tend to be very, very oily, and I break up product right around my nose right here. And I find that this foundation doesn't actually break up around my nose. I do need to powder in between. I'd say about 4 hours after application, I can feel a little bit of oil kind of peeking through, but it's literally like I take a tissue and just kind of tap my face and pull the oil off, and I'm good. I don't have to reapply anything or apply powder again, so I don't end up feeling like cake face by the end of the day. So that's fabulous. And like I said, the one that was called Great Wear I wore for my wedding. I put my makeup on in the morning that day, and I had a photo shoot, and then I went outside, inside. We actually were one of the hottest days of the year when we had our wedding, and our our air conditioning broke in the middle of the wedding reception, and my makeup was perfect the entire time. Maybe someday I'll show you some photos from that day. I'm aging myself constantly here. This is really bad. So, but yeah, I will show you those photos when I get a chance. But like I said, I believe that this formula is very similar to that formula, and for that reason I love it, and I highly recommend this one. It's inexpensive and it really gives you good coverage, and the color range is really great. So I actually wasn't positive because they didn't have testers when they first came out here in Canada. I didn't have any testers except for there was one tester, and it was like one of the lightest shades, so I couldn't check what color I was. I ended up buying, I believe it was 312, and the one after that, which might be 314, I'm not sure, but those were way too dark for me. And I have to admit, which I am finally admitting on camera, so you better be happy about this, Mo, but I'm admitting that my husband knew my color before I did. Only in this formula, not all the time. But yeah, he knew what color I was before me, so it's on camera, honey, you're right. So that foundation is definitely a keeper. I recommend it highly. And like I said, it was called the Maybelline Foundation in Superstay Full Coverage Foundation, and in the color 310, which is Sun Beige. So this other product I got was from Shoppers Drug Mart, and I've always been a fan of Benefit Cosmetics, but they have, I don't actually know if they came out with this recently or a little while ago, but I absolutely adore it. It's this tiny, tiny little Hoola Bronzer. Like, look at it, it's so cute. So cute. I need to have all of them in my life. But this is the Hoola Bronzer, and I can't get it open. There we go. Yes, coordination. Anyways, this is how it comes. It even has like a tiny little mirror, which is adorable, and it comes with this little brush, which surprisingly I use. And this is the product here. So it's a nice bronzer, and if you want to do subtle contouring, the color in this actually would work because it's a cool tone. It's not super warm, but you can apply this, and I'll show you. So what I do is apply this a little bit on a 45-degree angle so that the edge of the brush picks it up. Tap it off, and then you apply, like, keep your brush on an angle and just create a line just like that. Look at that. It's a really nice bronzer, but you can use it for contouring as well. And then I just kind of sweep it and blend it out. I'll do the other side so I can match, because that'll be weird. So I did the other side there too. And then you can also, like, you know, give yourself the sun-kissed look by sweeping it over the nose area, putting it a little bit on the high points of your face. And you can keep this with you in your purse or in your kit. So I'm actually going to get one of these and keep them in my professional kit, because I love condensing my kit down as small as possible. And if I can get a decent amount of product in a smaller thing, then I will do that. But you know, like, this is actually the cutest thing, and I really recommend them. I believe these ones, I'll put the pricing in the description box below, but I believe these ones are about $20, whereas the full size is close to $32, but I could be wrong. So I'll make sure to put the pricing below for you. And these are available at Shoppers Drug Mart, and obviously at Sephora as well. And the last product I have is this one, which is a mascara, and it is the Voluminous Lash Paradise. Now this one is a copy of a Sephora brand product, or sorry, not a Sephora brand, but a brand at Sephora, which is this Too Faced Cosmetics, and it's called the Better Than Sex Mascara. This one, I like, believe it or not, I actually prefer this formula over that formula. And what I love about this one is one coat of this will give you the most amazing lashes. I actually tried this. There's going to be a video coming up soon, so stay tuned for that one, of me doing a bridal look, and I'm doing a collaboration with another YouTuber. So on that one, I use this formula, and even she was amazed at this mascara. I think I may have changed her over to this mascara. I'll have to check and let you know. But I actually take the brush out and just wipe most of the product off because there's so much product in here, and apply, and just one coat is enough to give you super voluminous lashes. I guess that's why it's called that. But like, holy, you can probably do multiple coats of this and look like you have falsies on and not even have to put on any extra false lashes or anything. And it doesn't clump up on me, which is great. So this one, like I said, this is the Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. And this is also available at Shoppers. It's available at Walmart. Everywhere they sell L'Oreal, you'll be able to find this one. But I highly recommend this. I now have this in my personal kit as well as my professional kit, and it's become my go-to mascara for pretty much everyone. Of course, I use disposable ones when I use it for clients, but even with, you know, as a professional, when we're using disposable wands, sometimes the mascara is amazing because of its wand. But I find even with disposables, the formula on this is so great that I can still get a lot of volume on people's lashes, even with a disposable wand, and this mascara too. So highly recommend. Great. I hope that was helpful. Talk to you soon. Bye.